Hello everyone, I'm Iron Phoenix and welcome to Minecraft. Today I am a very happy bunny because that first industrial craft video that I did, over 1,000 views in about a month. So that's the best video I've done, so the most viewed video that I've done so far. So I'm going to continue doing these industrial craft looks. Now I just need to refer to something for this. So somebody couldn't work out, because his NEI wasn't working, how you build a nuclear reactor, what the recipe is. So your recipe is for the nuclear reactor. Let's go here. So to build a nuclear reactor you need 3 reactor chambers, a generator and an advanced circuit. To make your reactor chamber, it's a lead plate, 4 lead plates surrounding a basic machine casing, and that's your basic machine casing, just iron plates. So that's how you do nuclear reactors. Now onto something else. So there has been a huge wedge of updates since November 29th, I think, was the last big update. So the first big update, and we've kind of gone. There's sort of been lots of little updates to industrial craft since then. So refined iron has now gone completely. They've reworked the ore dictionary stuff, so any APIs or ore dictionaries that call for refined iron will be altered so it only calls for an iron ingot. So any mods that needed refined iron to work will now just call for a regular iron ingot. Now they've done a lot of other little bits and pieces. They've added a lot of convenience recipes for bricks into brick blocks, regular and nether, glowstone dust to glowstone block recipes and compressor now. There's been a lot of things like that, lots of little sort of recipe tweaks, convenience recipes and the like. They also made a reference to fixing the cold diamond recipe. Let's just have a quick look at that in NEI. So in case you didn't know, you can actually make diamonds using industrial craft, and this is a method that I would use quite a lot. So you'd use this cold chunk recipe, and you would make your coal ball from pulverized coal and flint, and then you just literally work your way up. And it was a great way of making diamond when you didn't have a lot of diamond to go around and you really needed diamond. I've used this recipe on several occasions, and it's pretty easy to make. Yes, it does use a lot of coal, but when you are digging around trying to find diamonds, you do accumulate a lot of coal, so you know it's not really a problem. They've also done some work on plant balls, added additional recipes for compressed plant balls. Not really things that necessarily you use a lot in industrial craft at the moment, but hopefully in the future it'll become a lot more. It'll be a lot more awesome. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to find my bed, which I got rid of because for some reason NEI isn't working properly at the moment, and it's not giving me my little day changer, and I don't think I've got cheats enabled in this world, rather stupidly. Right, so let's look at something new. So we all remember the miner, don't we? Standard miner thing. It would take any EU, and you could put bloody MFSU next to it, and it would be fine. It would just mine away. You put a mining pipe in there, you put a normal drill in there, you put a scan in there if you wanted, and it would just dig you down. Just dig it straight down, and you could do 3x3 and 5x5 as well. Well, now they've added the advanced miner. Now this doesn't need mining pipe. You can add a blacklist or a whitelist, depending on what you want. And you can add a scanner as normal, but the thing that really separates the two, I think, is while the miner is quite basic and it will just do you a basic hole, this can accept upgrades as well. So you can have your transformer upgrades to allow it to take MFSU current if you want. Rather interestingly, you can turn it on and off using a redstone signal, and it outputs to a chest as normal. And it digs quite a fair-sized hole. I've got the best scanner in it at the moment, the OV scanner, and it digs an 8x8 hole. So it's 8 in each direction, so it's 8 blocks that way, 8 blocks that way, 8 blocks that way, and 8 blocks that way. And if you don't want it to pick up dirt, for example, you can say, hey, I don't want dirt to be picked up, and it will get very, very confused and not do anything at the moment. It's, you know, it's quite obviously a work in progress, but it could be quite a nice replacement for the Buildcraft quarry. And I say this because a lot of servers ban the Buildcraft quarry because it still loads chunks, and it doesn't need to load chunks. And it loads chunks in a very, very poor way, so it will force chunks to stay loaded. So if you place it really badly, you could end up with loading 4 chunks for a standard sized quarry. Well, that's, you know, that's not such a problem on single player. It is a big problem on multiplayer servers. So, you know, this could be almost the challenger for simple quarries. And yeah, I know people use turtles and that there are other mining options out there other than quarries, but when you just want to stick down a block and say, yep, here's power, here's a chest, here's a basic sorting system or whatever, here's a redstone signal, just dig. Don't load chunks for me, only just do it when I'm near. I think, you know, this is quite a nice, it's sort of something that I think has been needed in industrial craft for a while, and it's quite nice because you can put your scanner in and it'll dig a bigger hole there, and you can have your blacklist, so you can say, hey, I don't want you to mine any redstone, for example. You know, I've got loads of redstone, don't mine me any redstone, and it'll just ignore redstone, but it will just keep digging down. So you can't get this yet in survival mode, or, well, it's got no recipe. You can only cheat it in or use creative mode to get it in. But yeah, if you can get it in, it's pretty awesome. So that's me done, I suppose. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. If anybody has any requests for things that they found in industrial craft or in other mods that they don't know what to do with, then, you know, let me know, and I will see if I can work it out, and if I can, I'll whack up a video especially for you. So as I said, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.